Have you ever had a task that really needed to be done, yet you decided to spend your time on watching YouTube videos, checking out your Instagram timeline, or go getting something to eat? Procrastination is something we all are familiar with. Today, I want to talk about the ideas we get while procrastinating and how we might use them to answer a difficult question in our lives. Now, this difficult question comes up somewhere around the end of high school, and the question is, what do I want to study? Or what kind of job do I want to do? Now, finding a satisfying answer to this question can be quite a journey. For me, this journey led to a simple yet very effective idea which I want to share with you today, and hopefully it can help some of you. Now, there are countless different approaches to find out what you want to do after high school. I talked with different family members and friends, made an internship in a hospital, looked at different inspirational quotes, like we all know them. Follow your heart, follow your passion, do what you love. However, it is really hard to follow through on these suggestions if you don't know what your passion is. Or you might be interested in something, yet wouldn't go so far and say you love it enough to actually do something with it. I also went to the career institution here in Basel and made an exam there. However, the results, like you are 20% technological or 50% social and so on, also didn't really help me finding a satisfying answer. So after a while, whenever I tried to confront myself with this question, I started to procrastinate. Now, most people's reaction is to condemn these kind of ideas. But it is fascinating, isn't it? That our mind opens up a little magic box full with activities we would rather enjoy than the task at hand. So I started to write down all my ideas and began to analyze them. After a while, I realized that there was an interesting pattern. The pattern itself is quite simple. The more urgent you have to do a task that you personally really do not enjoy, the better are your ideas. But by better, I mean that they tend to go away from useless distractions and start to become actually really productive. Now, in my case, there were ideas I never really thought about. For example, I started to think about different problems of mankind and tried to find answers to them. The funny thing is that the very talk that I'm giving right now was in fact inspired by one of these ideas. Another thing were games. And I realized that whenever I had to learn for math or something, I had game ideas, and sometimes actually created strategy board games or computer games. I decided to use this discovery as a guideline to make my academic choice. And right now, I'm studying game design at the Zurich University of the Arts. And so far, I'm really happy with my decision. I was so fascinated by this discovery that I asked some of my friends to go through the same process, and I wanted to know if they also can find answers. One friend of mine looked at her ideas, like drawing sketches or going out taking pictures as an amateur photographer, and she decided to start a bachelor in media and arts. So far, she's also really happy with her choice. Another friend of mine had ideas like programming software applications or playing around with different electrical instruments. And he's now studying electrical engineering at the ETH. I also tried to reverse this process and asked a friend of mine who already found his passion in singing and playing his guitar, he's right now working on his career, about the ideas that he had or still has. The funny thing is that when he had to learn for a French grammar exam, he had song ideas or wanted to play on his guitar. So we can use our more productive procrastination as a base to find out what we want to study. So next time when you're studying or you have to do a task that you personally really do not enjoy, keep a notepad close to you and write down all your ideas. Let's stop wasting our productive procrastination. Let us enjoy this magic box in our minds so we can find answers to difficult questions. In this sense, I wish you all happy procrastinating. Thank you.